Okay, next question. Let me just see how much time we have. Okay. Hey Merja, I would love your insight right now. A bit of a crazy story, but a few months ago I was diagnosed with neurocysticercosis, which is a brain parasite and subsequent brain swelling caused by contaminated food. Yeah, I think it's predominantly with pork, if I'm not, but anyhow. Since then, I've made full recovery. That's great. And I'm feeling super grateful for life. The challenge I'm having is around sexual intimacy with my husband. The problem is that I no longer feel as if I fully trust my body. Yeah. So I'm having to rely on my partner to be a gentle leader in our experiences together. That makes a lot of sense. Of course, I set boundaries around what is and isn't appropriate, but I don't have the strength to be as present as co-creator like I used to. What really helps is him holding my hand and telling me that I'm safe. How can I lean into this new temporary place in our sex life where I'm following the lead of my husband? Okay, first of all, I am going to, in a heteronormative way, assume that you are question asker, you're a woman. You're not giving me any indication that you are not a masculine woman, in fact, or masculine sexual essence. In fact, you're giving me a lot of signs that say that you are a feminine sexual essence person, which means that you are, it's almost as you're very accommodating is what I'm saying. From your message, you're very accommodating, you're very kind, you're clearly, into growth and into change and evolution. So I'm just going to assume that you have you're either a woman or that you have the sexual essence of the feminine. And in that case, actually, one of the main things that women or people with feminine sexual essence can learn from currently is to be led by the masculine, by the man. And, since the 60s and, with women's movements and the work that women have done, a lot of this, there's almost been like an expectation that women should be as sexually aggressive or assertive as men are. And, there's nothing, of course, wrong with that. Be who you are and do, express yourself in a way that is, not going to hurt other people or, if you can be kind with every area of your life, then there isn't really a wrong thing that you can ask for, or there shouldn't be restrictions like that, obviously within, what is morally acceptable. But, so I'm talking about, things like getting involved with children or animals or anything like that. That's where I draw the line personally. So the main point being here that this might actually be a great opportunity for you to allow yourself to relax into the leadership of your husbands, to really embrace the masculine sexual essence that you now have an opportunity to learn to relax into. The feminine sexual essence is great at receiving, and the masculine sexual essence is great at giving. The challenge being, what I was talking about before with women's work and women's movement and everything, with that equality piece has also come expectation to a certain degree that we should all have the same kinds of assertiveness around different issues, like work, like, who's going to stay at home, who's going to be more assertive in the sexual intimacy or other forms of intimacy. So I'm seeing your question as an opportunity. Like if I were in your shoes and I was having a struggle with this, because you've established that you have good boundaries, you're good to say what is and isn't right for you, and he's not going to push through that, is to actually learn to just relax into this masculine leadership if you can, if it feels right for you. And if it doesn't feel right for you, then absolutely don't do it. But it just sounds to me like this experience that you had, it challenged you to really accept your body as it is and do with it as you can, as opposed to continue to push, to be assertive with things. So from what you've written, it just sounds to me like there's so much opportunity here. You were asking, how can I lean into this new temporary place in our sex life where I'm following the lead of my husband? Just give yourself some grace around the fact that you don't have to achieve anything here. You can just relax into it. You know, as you were talking about leaning into it, you can relax into it. Let's let go of what the outcome is going to be and just focus on one moment at a time, relaxing and trusting, learning to trust things that are outside of your body. Because right now you were saying that you're having a hard time trusting your body. And that is completely understandable. Completely understandable. But that doesn't mean that your body can't be trusted. It just means that you've lost trust temporarily. So I would ask you to identify which one of your inner children has lost trust in your body, and start parenting that inner child as well at the same time as you're using your grown-up parts of you to connect with your husband in a sexually intimate way. Was that helpful? I'd love to hear it. I think everybody's questions today, apart from Derek and Mamu, were anonymous. So if you don't feel like answering on the thread, feel free to send me an email. It'll be in confidence. So we can take it from there. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Are these sessions helpful? If not, I'm gonna save my energy and your time and not do these sessions. But we are getting a lot of questions, which is fantastic, and it is an indicator that these sessions are in fact helpful. But I would still love to hear it. Okay. Thanks everyone for today's session. It's been great being here with you today. You have a great weekend. Keep yourself safe. Keep others safe. Have fun. And if you can, just get to know yourself a little bit better. Spend some time with those inner children. All right. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.